Hey, I'm going to show you how to put Space Cadet on an IPNS domain. This is satoshi.testaccount.eth and we are making a video game. So here is my files for Space Cadet. I got it on this PC in my documents. Space Cadet. It's a file, some JavaScript. We're going to upload this to GitHub. So if you don't have a GitHub, get a GitHub. Go to your GitHub, make a GitHub, or have a GitHub. We're going to make this simple. And I'm going to show you how to do it if you have a game or some files or anything like that already. So you go to your GitHub, new, I'll call it Pinball. This one's going to be public. We'll make sure the link's available so you can make a fork of it. We'll explain what that is if you don't know. But here we go. Once you're done, upload the file. You can grab all the files and drop them right here. So here we go. They're ready. Commit the changes. And here we are. So github.com/heavenstools/pinball. You're able to come to this and create a fork of it, and that fork will let you make a deployment without having to, you'll have the files, you'll have them, you won't have to upload them like I did. You'll just have a copy of them under your account to do this next step. So the next step, once you have this in your GitHub, you go to fleek.co. So Fleek will let you sign in with your GitHub account. I'm already synced to my GitHub account here. Once you've signed in with GitHub, add a new site. And here we are, there's Pinball. Make sure it's set to IPFS. Continue. Scroll all the way down and deploy the site. And now we wait for a moment. The deployment has started. And what this is doing on your behalf is taking your files from GitHub, uploading them to IPFS, and then pinning them on Fleek's different network of CDNs and whatnot. Okay. So once it's been deployed, you'll get this on Fleek blue domain. This is a domain they give you temporarily just to test with to make sure things are live. It takes a moment or two for it to go live, but we'll keep refreshing here for a moment. And here we are. Oh wow. Yeah. Pretty cool. So what do you do next? You go here to your settings, you go to domain management, you go to IPNS, and you add an IPNS domain. And the domain we're going to use first for this first example is space-ghost.eth. I couldn't get space-cadet nor space cadet or pinball. Space pinball is even taken, so I got space ghost. But whatever domain you got, just verify it. You got to be the controller of it. You don't have to be the registrant, but you do have to be the controller. That's important. So yes, add this domain. It's going to automatically set the hash for you if you allow it. Set the content hash. They'll automatically deploy it for you. Set the hash. Choose your wallet. We're going to use MetaMask for this. You see, I do it at 2 in the morning to get that cheap rate. Still $10. Well, it's one and done. Once you do it one time, you'll never have to do it again for this domain. That's it. And then you have, you don't pay for hosting, you don't pay for SSL certificate for that HTTPS, you don't pay for any of that. You just have the game on your domain. As long as you pay the renewal fee and have had that extension added to your domain, this content hash will remain on there, and you'll be able to access that domain from anywhere, from anything. They cannot block you. So here we go. SpaceGhost.eth. You'll see now that we've, used Fleek to set that content hash. Here it is. This automatically was set for us. This IPNS record was set for us, which created this HTTPS URL here that will, work in the Web 2 sense. So using Fleek, we were able to set that record automatically. So let's open it in a new tab and take a look what we made. So space-ghost.eth.limo will take you to 3D Pinball. Not too bad. So let's take it up a notch, yeah? If you want to do this for yourself here, you need to use this link. I'm going to make sure this link's available for you. And here I got my other GitHub account. So this is, I'm logged into my other GitHub account, my personal one, right? So this is my GitHub. So if I come here, this is what you're going to do. You're going to come to this page here. You're going to click on fork. You're going to fork it. You can change the name if you want, it don't matter. But just create the fork. And once you've made your fork, it should just take a few seconds here. And then come here to Fleek, and you're going to make a new site on Fleek here with your GitHub, and you're going to look for your forked edition. So I kept the same name, so we're going to look for Pinball. There's my Pinball. Continue, deploy the site. So while that's deploying, that's what, let it deploy on your site as well. But here I am. I'm going to go to heavenstools.eth here, right? I'm going to make a new subdomain real quick. So you see I got a bunch of other subdomains right now, and I use them, with other domains to link them together. But let's make a new one. Let's call this Pinball. We're going to make a subdomain be a website, just like we made space-ghost. So about $3.50 to make a subdomain. We'll wait on that to get made. Let's go back to Fleek here. Here it is. So it looks like it's ready. We'll refresh. Alright, live and running. So let's see if that was made. Yep, our subdomain is ready. Looks good. So you come here to your settings, domain management, IPNS, and add an IPNS, and we're going to choose pinball.heavenstools.eth. So it works just like a regular parent root domain would. Hit yes, add IPNS. We'll set the hash. about 8. That's it. Ta-da. And if you ever deal with, Web 2 websites, you know how usually slow it is to get them to render and be created in general. This is light years ahead as far as deployment, it seems. You're able to get your SSL deployment via the root or the parent within moments. So here we are. That was from creation of a non-existent sub. We created that from nothing. It was created, formed, we were able to apply the data to it, and here we are. We're able to access it live on DNS with a full-blown certificate. It's got, no kind of trackers, but we have the security certificate assigned to us. So it's pretty nice. We did a double that. So I'll make sure the link to this is, in the tweet here. But yeah, that's it. Just remember, use Fleek, use GitHub, make your fork, deploy it, upload it to GitHub if you got your own content, if you're doing a different game than what I showed you. But that's it. So hope you enjoy.